Hello, y'all. I just figured since I'm here in Alabama that I need to get to know a few things about this wonderful state here. And I found a book in the library that says 100 Things to Know About Alabama. Okay? So, as I'm thumbing through this book, I find that there are quite a few little interesting tidbits and bits of information that will allow you to explore Alabama in ways that I never knew, and I find it very exciting when I'm in a new place to discover and learn things about the community and the state that I'm in. And I mean, I've done a lot of these over the years, and what I find interesting is you as you go through these little historical books or these books that explain everything about the state, you find that there's little gems in there, like this calla lily, found in the shoals only a few southern streams in Alabama, Halabilla River. I can't even pronounce it. I done tore it all up, but you can try and pronounce it yourself. Also, too, there's a huge impact crater here in Alabama. Never knew this before. And you know what the funny thing about it is? It's one of the largest in the country. The 11th largest in the United States. Wow. Would have never known this unless I decided to sit down and open up a book and read it. And, you could probably find this book online if you're interested more in some of these little tidbits throughout this video. But, I find that it is so amazing what I never knew about about Alabama. Like this wonderful cave system here. And, you can go see it. It's in one of the parks and stuff. But, there's adventure awaits. Adventure awaits. So I'm going to listen to some music. Most of this is going to be where you can read it yourself and listen to the music. Hopefully you'll watch the video till the end. There's something on here that I really, really want to do. And that's going to be panning for some gold. Now, God willing, I'll strike it rich, or at least get enough to get a couple new tires on my truck so my next adventure won't be riddled with blowouts. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoy this video. It's a read along, like I said. Hopefully you have enough attention span to read and watch it to the end. Maybe not. If it's not your thing, I understand. At least leave a comment. Like the video or not like the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, I'm all about adventure, prepping, and survival, and the mindset that it takes to endure that, okay? A lot of people say they can do it, but we see that they fall short. And I fall short daily as well. But also, too, as you're watching this video, there's a little something to keep in mind. Going through these books, you get a chance to look at some old maps, some old roadways, some old pioneer paths. See, that's what I want to get to eventually, are these types of adventures on all these old roads that are no longer there. I might have to have a mule and a cart, or just a mule, and I'm prepared for that. If I have to. I've really been thinking about trading Jolene in for a mule, but don't tell her, But yeah, enjoy. It's about 30 minutes long. I'm going to find some really relaxing music. And I hope and I pray that you can hopefully turn the captions on, or a reader on, or something that helps you in case you're not able to read. Most of the people on my channel are 18 and plus, so they should be able to read. But yeah, enjoy some of this and follow along with me throughout the book. And on occasion, I'll interrupt and put my 2 cents in, or, my whatever it's worth now. It used to be 10 cents, but now it's just 2 cents. But anyway, enjoy the video, and y'all have a blessed day. One thing that I found amazing in this book as well was the Battle of Horseshoe Bend here in Alabama. It was one of the last holdouts for the indigenous Native Americans of this area. And once they pushed them out of this area, they started cultivating the land for the slave trade and cotton. I found that very interesting indeed, that how the government actually works. You see, they push one out to bring what they want in, to the demise of an entire culture. And, you know, if we look at it today, we can kind of see some mirroring going on. But continue to watch the video, and I hope that you enjoy. And let's go. Now, once gold fever hits you, it's got you. And I've had gold fever for some years now. And I've got all my maps and everything. And, you know, the wonderful thing is Alabama does sit on a nice little pile of gold. The thing is, got to get to it first. And that's all my plans for this year, is to go panning and to get me some gold. Like I said earlier in the video, you know, life is an adventure. You've got to live it. Enjoy it. Make things happen in your life. Don't wait around for it to happen. Make it happen. You know, what I thought was really cool was this Confederate money. You know, back in the day, I remember when I was a kid, we'd go on vacations and stuff, and we'd stop at places, and they'd have all these duplications and remastered state constitutions and monies and things like that. And I remember every state I used to go to, I would collect their Confederate monies. Now, of course, they were reproductions, but for years I had a collection of Confederate monies and old states monies and things like that. Now, one thing I want to do here pretty quick is I want to do some adventuring on some railroads. Now, there's one that runs through this little town that I'm here in Alabama, and yesterday that thing was hauling tail down that track, but I'll get it figured out. And believe me, I respect trains, and I will get out the way for a train. My cousin was hit by a train years ago, and it was a messy situation, but I found that quite interesting, you know. So here we go again. Let's listen to some more music. Oh, wait a minute, before you know it, I want you to really pay attention to this part right here, because the feller who assassinated Abraham Lincoln was part of the family that actually wrote "Wish I Was in Dixie." And a lot of people may not know that, but Booth is from Alabama. His family's from Alabama, and he was a participant in writing that song. I wish I was in Dixie, da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. You know how it goes. Anyway, enjoy. Here we go again. Now, here's one of these maps I was talking about here in this book. You know, I find it useful that if you come across like old atlas, old maps, things like that, to gather those up, learn how to read them, explore them, take the back roads. You know, that's how I always do it. I'm always taking the back roads because you never can tell what you might come across or what you might see, you know. And it's just more exciting. You're not so much rushed. So continue to enjoy the video. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. And thank you again. And the rest of it's probably going to be music. So just sit back and enjoy and look at the pictures with me.
Thank